There was a time when slavery was visible. Chains clinked in the open, whips cracked in daylight, and the pain of bondage echoed in every corner of the world. But today, the world has changed its ways. The chains are no longer made of iron. They are made of salaries, rents, debts, and endless obligations. You no longer see them, but you can feel them. They are wrapped around your time, your freedom, your very soul. You are told you are free to choose your career, free to buy what you want, free to live how you please. But look closer. You were given freedom as a word, not as a reality. You rise every morning to the sound of an alarm that doesn't care about your dreams. You drag yourself from bed, not out of passion, but out of necessity. You get dressed, you rush through traffic, you sit at a desk under cold artificial light, and you give away your most precious resource, your life, in exchange for paper and numbers. They call it a salary. But it's just modern slavery. They give you enough so you don't starve, but never enough so you can start living. They give you weekends to recover, not to live, but to recharge just enough to keep going back. And the cruelest trick of all, they make you believe this is success. You post pictures of your desk. You celebrate your promotion. You smile for the world, but deep down, you feel it. The quiet emptiness that whispers, "This can't be all there is." You start your day with coffee and end it with exhaustion. You live for Friday, die a little on Sunday night, and repeat the same pattern until your youth fades into memory. You are not living. You are enduring. The world has designed a system so polished, so subtle, that you don't even realize you're trapped. They no longer need whips. They have Wi-Fi. They no longer need masters. They have managers. They don't chain your hands. They chain your mind. And through screens, ads, and influencers, they tell you what to want, what to buy, who to be, and what to chase. You scroll endlessly, comparing your life to others, feeling like you're always behind, always lacking, always running, but never arriving. This is not freedom. This is a cage made of comfort and fear. You are not forced to stay. You are conditioned to. They make you believe that stepping away is dangerous, that dreams are risky, that stability is everything. And so, you silence your passions, bury your creativity, and kill your dreams, all in the name of being practical. But what is practicality without purpose? What is survival without freedom? They told you, get a degree, get a job, buy a house, pay bills, retire someday. But they never told you that by the time you reach that someday, your body will be tired and your spirit worn out. You'll look back and realize that your best years were spent waiting for permission to live. Look around you. How many people are truly alive? How many people smile from their soul? How many wake up excited for their day, not afraid of it? The answer will break your heart. We live in a world that glorifies busyness and mocks peace. A world that rewards obedience and punishes originality. A world that praises those who never question, never resist, never dream. You are told to be realistic, but being realistic has become another word for being fearful. You are told to work hard, but they never tell you for whom. You are told to follow the rules, but they never explain who wrote them or why. And the truth is, you don't own your life anymore. You rent it. You rent it through your job, your bills, your mortgage, your phone plans, your subscriptions. Everything has a price. Everything has a cost. Even your time, even your dreams. You are living in a system that feeds on your time and calls it productivity. It feeds on your creativity and calls it progress. It feeds on your soul and calls it success. But true success has nothing to do with status and everything to do with peace. It's not about how much you earn, but how much you feel. Not about what you own, but what owns you. And if you're listening to this right now, maybe, deep down, you already know it. You can feel that something is wrong. You can sense that life wasn't meant to be a checklist of responsibilities. It was meant to be a journey of wonder, discovery, and joy. You were born to create, to love, to explore, to live fully, not to wake up each day as a machine running someone else's program. But here's the truth they'll never tell you. You can break free. Freedom begins with awareness. The moment you start questioning, the system trembles. When you realize that your worth isn't defined by your income, that your time is sacred, that your dreams are valid, you begin to take your life back. It won't be easy. The system is built to make escape seem impossible. It will scare you with uncertainty, with judgment, with fear of failure. But remember, the price of freedom is discomfort, and the reward is life itself. Start small. Reclaim your mornings. Use your nights to build something of your own. Turn your pain into purpose. Your job may pay the bills, but let your passion feed your soul. Create art. Learn, speak, move, feel. Refuse to be another cog in their machine. You don't have to quit your job to be free. You just have to stop believing that it defines you. You don't have to escape the world. You just have to stop letting it own you. Remember this. You came into this world with nothing, and you will leave with nothing. The only thing that truly belongs to you is your time, and once it's gone, you can never buy it back. So spend it wisely. Spend it with love. Spend it doing what makes you feel alive. Because the world doesn't need more workers, it needs more dreamers. It doesn't need more followers, it needs more thinkers. It doesn't need more people chasing paychecks, it needs more people chasing purpose. Break the silence. Break the illusion. Break the chains. Not the ones around your wrists, but the ones around your mind. Don't let your life be a story of survival. Let it be a story of awakening. Because someday, when you're old and looking back, you won't remember the hours you worked, the money you earned, or the things you owned. You'll remember the sunsets you watched, the laughs you shared, the dreams you dared to chase. So don't wait. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the right time. The right time is now. Take a deep breath. Look around. Life is happening. Not tomorrow, not later, but right now. And in this very moment, you have a choice. To keep living the way they want you to, or to start living the way you were meant to. Because yes, the world has changed the ways of slavery. But you, my friend, you can change the meaning of freedom.